Welcome to a story that feels like it's straight out of a TV drama, but it's playing out right now in the heart of New Orleans, the city of jazz, Mardi Gras, and a mayor entangled in scandal, fraud, and tens of thousands of deleted text messages. It all began on August 22, 2025, when federal prosecutors officially announced criminal charges against New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell. A major shock for the city, as its sitting mayor now faces a list of accusations that range from wire fraud and obstruction of justice to lying under oath. But that was just the beginning. A superseding indictment filed days earlier brought the total to 18 charges, a number that could make any politician break out in a cold sweat. At the center of the storm is an alleged romantic relationship between Mayor Cantrell and her former bodyguard, Jeffrey Vappa. According to prosecutors, the mayor used over $70,000 in public funds to cover personal trips with Vappa, all masked as official business. These trips, both domestic and international, included vineyard tours, luxurious accommodations, and even a visit to Martha's Vineyard, where Vappa reportedly attended a conference, while the mayor perhaps just attended to her heart. But it doesn't stop there. Investigators discovered more than 15,000 WhatsApp messages exchanged between the two. And no, they weren't just harmless emojis. These messages reportedly included details of secret rendezvous, plans to delete evidence, instructions on misleading investigators, and even conversations about lying to a grand jury. In fact, Cantrell allegedly told the court she enabled WhatsApp's disappearing messages feature back in 2021. But digital records reveal she actually turned that feature on in December 2022, right after media scrutiny started heating up. Then there's the apartment, a historic, city-owned unit at the Pontalba building, meant for official use, allegedly became a romantic hideaway. Surveillance footage shows Vappa frequently entering the apartment while claiming to be on duty. Public property, turned private love nest? It's like a political soap opera set in the French Quarter. What's even more shocking is that people around the mayor reportedly saw this coming. Internal messages reveal serious concerns from her associates. One warned, "It's a felony to have your lover on the payroll and cover travel costs using public funds." Another reminded her that Nashville mayor had to pay back $50,000 and serve 3 years probation. She's done. But despite the warnings, the relationship and the alleged misuse of city resources continued, right up until Vappa's retirement in June 2024. So where does that leave us now? Mayor Cantrell is scheduled to appear in court on September 10, 2025. Under Louisiana law, unless she pleads guilty or is convicted of a felony, she can technically remain in office until her term ends in January 2026. But a conviction would mean immediate removal. In that case, the city council would appoint someone to fill the role temporarily. Names like Helena Moreno and J.P. Morrell are already being floated as possible successors. The big question now is, will Mayor Cantrell survive this legal storm? Or is this the final chapter in her political career? For many residents, this scandal echoes past controversies, like former Mayor Ray Nagin's conviction for bribery. But this one hits even harder. Cantrell is the first sitting mayor of New Orleans to be indicted while still in office, a historic moment, though not the kind you celebrate with a parade. Some have suggested the case might be politically or racially motivated. Cantrell herself has hinted at unfair targeting. But prosecutors have dismissed that narrative, stating clearly, it doesn't matter if it's romance or that she's a woman. This is about public corruption, and we have the evidence. So here we are, New Orleans, a city known for its spirit, its culture, its music, is now the backdrop for a real-life political thriller. One that has it all: power, money, deception, deleted texts, and a love affair at the heart of City Hall. Can Cantrell hold on until the end of her term? Will she resign under pressure? Or will this all end in a courtroom with cameras rolling? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: New Orleans won't forget this scandal anytime soon. Stay tuned, and if you found this story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates from the wild world of politics and power.